The U.S. Central Command, USCENTCOM, has taken the unusual step of disclosing the presence of a U.S. Navy Ohio-class nuclear ballistic missile submarine in the Arabian Sea. While the announcement was crafted as a visit by the command's top officer, U.S. Army General Michael Kurilla, to get a first-hand look at one of America's key assets operating in the region, it's not hard to see that the revelation is intended for potential adversaries, such as Iran and Russia, as well as American allies and partners. The U.S. Navy is generally tight-lipped about submarine activities in general, and especially so when it comes to the locations of ballistic missile submarines. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how the U.S. has sent a grim warning to Iran and Russia with the Ohio-class submarine USS West Virginia. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by War Thunder, the most comprehensive military vehicle online game for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, in which you can go to battle on more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s. The game has an amazing attention to detail and focuses on a realistic combat experience, which is why knowing your vehicles and skill really makes a difference. It's easy to get into, and all you need to play is nothing more but your mouse and keyboard or controller. Immerse yourself in cross-platform combat with more than 20 million other military vehicle enthusiasts from all over the world. Download and play War Thunder for free using the link in the description below, and also get a free bonus tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account. The Ohio class is a class of nuclear-powered submarines that's considered to be one of the most lethal platforms in the world. The U.S. Navy has 18 Ohio-class submarines, 14 ballistic missile submarines, SSBN, and 4 that were later converted to guided missile submarines, SSGN. USS West Virginia, SSBN 736, is the 11th of the 18 Ohio-class submarines. Ohio-class was created to be the ultimate nuclear deterrence. While a first strike might wipe out a country's land-based missiles and nuclear bombers, it's very difficult to track a ballistic missile submarine patrolling quietly in the depths of the ocean, and it's almost impossible to take them all out in a first strike. So, ballistic missile submarines, like Ohio's, deter any enemy from launching a preemptive first strike. The Ohio-class submarines are the largest submarines ever built for the U.S. Navy, having a displacement of 16,764 tons. USS West Virginia has a length of 560 feet, that's 170 meters, and a speed of around 20 to 25 knots. Being nuclear-powered, it has unlimited range and endurance, limited only by food supplies. USS West Virginia has multiple sensors. The surface search, navigation, and fire control radar is BPS 15A I-J-band radar. The sonar suite includes IBM BQQ-6 passive search radar, Raytheon BQS-13, BQS-15 active and passive high-frequency sonar, BQR-15 passive towed array from Western Electric, and the active BQR-19 navigation sonar from Raytheon. Kolmorgan Type 152 and Type 82 periscopes are fitted. Ohio-class submarines also come armed with 4 21-inch tubes that can launch Mark 48 torpedoes. Mark 48 torpedo has a range of 50 kilometers or 31 miles. It has 650-pound or 290-kilogram high-explosive warhead. However, these are intended primarily for self-defense. The first 8 Ohio-class boats were originally built to launch the TRIDENT IC-4 ballistic missile, an advanced version of the earlier Poseidon SLBM. However, by now, all of these are armed with the superior TRIDENT II D5 ballistic missile. TRIDENT II was designed to be more advanced than its predecessor, TRIDENT I. TRIDENT II was put into service in 1990. It has a greater range and payload capacity compared to TRIDENT I. The missile is 13.579 meters in length and 2.11 meters in diameter, and weighs 58.5 tons. It's a 3-stage rocket, each stage containing a solid fuel rocket motor. is thought to have an accuracy of 90 meters CEP. Trident II has a range of 11,000 kilometers, or 6,835 miles, and Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines carry 24 of these. Trident II is a multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle (MIRV) missile. Each Trident can carry up to 14 W-88 475 kiloton warheads or 14 W-76 100 kiloton warheads. To give the viewer a perspective, the Little Boy atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima had a yield of 15 kilotons of TNT, and the Fat Man atomic bomb that was detonated over Nagasaki had a yield of 21 kilotons of TNT. New START, Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, between the United States and the Russian Federation agreed on having only 8 warheads per missile, so currently each Trident II is armed with 8 warheads. In short, a full salvo from an Ohio-class submarine, which can be launched in less than 1 minute, could unleash up to 24 multiple 8, in other words, 192 nuclear warheads. The 14 ballistic missile submarines of the Ohio class together carry approximately 50% of the total U.S. active inventory of strategic thermonuclear warheads. USS West Virginia is a doomsday weapon and can bring about utter annihilation to American enemies. Rivals of the U.S. are aware of its destructive capabilities. But a ballistic missile submarine's job isn't to hunt enemy ships and submarines, but to lie as low and quiet as possible to deny rivals any means of tracking their movements. Even though CENTCOM has not disclosed exactly where within the Arabian Sea USS West Virginia was sailing when Kurilla arrived, it obviously had to surface to receive him and the rest of the delegation. This is a risky undertaking since it not only provides opportunities for the rivals to gather intelligence, but also makes it vulnerable for some time. The fact that all this was done and published clearly indicates how the U.S. military wanted to put it forward. The timing is important here, as President Putin threatens with nukes, and Russia's assault in Ukraine takes a new turn with the deployment of Iranian drones. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.